What is up? How you all doing, guys? Yeah, it's been long, I know it always is, but anyway, let's crack on with it. I'm in the Bang Bus today. As you can tell, look at this battered old steering wheel. And I think the last time I spoke to you guys, I was looking at buying a new van, which I still am. It was a bit of a crap story, to be honest, because I went through this whole lengthy process of choosing. The one I ended up wanting was a Transit Custom, the like double cab version with the seats in the back and all that stuff, and long wheelbase. And basically what happened was I got right to the point where I was going to order it, and it was a real dragged out process because I was waiting to test drive this one, and I was waiting to test drive that one, and then I had to wait for quotes, and then he went on holiday, and it just dragged right out. Got to the point where I was literally going to order it, worked out exactly what I wanted, what options I wanted, the whole thing, and he goes, "Oh my god, you won't believe this, but I can't order it." And I was like, "Why is that?" So he says, well, basically there's a new one coming out in February, I think it is, like a facelifted version that's got a few little updates on it. So they've stopped taking orders, factory orders, for the current one, and you've got to order the new one, but you can't order the new one until the price list comes out in like a month's time, and it won't be here until probably April, which is like over 6 months away. So I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I've put all this time into this and now I can't even order it. I don't really want to wait 6 months for a new one, but then I don't want one that's going to be instantly out of date either. So I've now gone to, well, back to Mercedes and Volkswagen, and are currently getting pricing on the Transporter and the Vito, the double cab long wheelbase version. And obviously they're going to be quite a bit more expensive than the Ford. They're probably nicer. I'm not overly fussed, to be honest, but yeah, they're probably nicer, but they are that much more expensive. And yeah, I can't decide whether to just wait for the Ford or just fucking bite the bullet and just get the more expensive like Volkswagen Transporter. That is the Carper's wagon of choice. But then again, I don't want to be cliche either. Mind you, what do I care what the fuck anything like that? But anyway, so that was the whole kind of van story. So I'm still in this van now. Anyone out there? I don't know if there's any mechanics amongst you, but this van is dying a horrible death, right? If I cruise along like I am now, I don't know if you can tell, but can you tell the wobble on the camera? It's like, it's sort of stuttering. And then if I put my foot down, I get a massive big puff of white smoke out the back. And if I kind of like idle like up to a stop, see, it just did it then. And I kind of like let the engine sort of just push itself, and then I put my foot on the pedal, a big white puff of smoke comes out. So I presume it's something to do with the injectors or something like that. Not only that, the other day I'm driving along on the motorway, I was doing about 80 miles an hour, obviously 70 miles an hour, not breaking the speed limit, and the rear tyre just explodes, like absolutely explodes. And I only bought these new rear tyres about 3 months ago, and the thing just fucking exploded. So I wobbled all over the road. I thought the van was going to tip over, and then I had to change the tyre on the hard shoulder of a fucking busy motorway. It was awful. Apologies for keep swearing, by the way, for those of you that it offends. Yeah, so that was that. But outside of the Bang Bus and the whole van drama, life is very, very good. Everything's going great guns at the gym. And in fact, I don't know if you guys are interested, I don't know why I keep looking at the right hand side, because I know I always hold it that way, so I usually look at the left side, but for some reason I keep looking at the left side, at the right side. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking at these. Yeah, so if anyone lives in the kind of near Maidstone area where I live, if you would like to come and do a training session with me and my trainer, completely free of charge, just to give it a go, hit some pads, kick some pads, lift some weights, do some general kind of strength and conditioning stuff. You don't have to have any experience, just to come along and have a laugh, really. I'm just doing it for a bit of a crack. Then on my personal Facebook profile, I've done a post yesterday. Go on there and write a comment on it, or leave a comment here, preferably on Facebook though, so I've got them all in one place. And I'm going to get a date together on a weekend and do it, and get a few of us together and just have a bit of a crack in the gym. So yeah, that's that. What else is going on at the moment? Tomorrow, the iPhone 10 is going to be available for order, which I'm definitely going to order. iPhone 8 and iOS 11 has been the worst new iPhone experience I've ever had. Now, it's obviously not to do with the hardware is fantastic, but iOS 11 is the biggest pile of shit ever. I've never had so many problems with an Apple operating system as I have with this most recent one, and it's highly disappointing, frustrating, and also fucks with your productivity as well. So yeah, that's been that. But yeah, we'll see how this iPhone 10 pans out. Looks amazing, but that notch looks kind of ridiculous and annoying. So we'll have to see what the realities of that notch are. But yeah, we'll order it and see how we get on. Was even tempted to go and queue up for it outside an Apple store again, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do that. So that's the kind of stuff on the Apple front. Everything's great at home. Jade's business is going well. I've now got 2 of my own makeup companies, which sounds bizarre. I don't know if I've told you about it, but yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, everything's going fantastically well. House is great. Everything's pretty fucking fantastic, to be honest. I don't know as well, but I have been Snapchatting a ridiculous amount, which is kind of like a vlog. It's like a vlog that I don't have to edit. So if you guys are interested in literally seeing like what I'm doing all day, every day, like I'm Snapchatting like 20-30 times a day. So if you are interested in that, just go follow me on Snapchat or add me on Snapchat, Mr. Tybox123, and yeah, see how you get on with that. It's worth just installing Snapchat just for me. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope everyone's good to go and enjoying the autumn. I love the autumn, man. It's my favourite time of year, autumn and spring, but autumn especially because I love the fact it's getting colder, and I love the colours on all the trees and stuff, like all the yellows and the reds. I think everything just looks beautiful. Maybe that's me getting old. Anyway, that is it from me today, but hopefully I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Love you all.